Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So you guys have been asking like crazy to cover my media routine. I'm sorry I haven't been able to do it. I actually have done one a few months ago. It goes a little bit more in depth about it, but I have seen other YouTubers do theirs, and I wanted to go ahead and redo mine and go a different way about it. So if you guys are new to my channel and you guys are interested in that, I'll go ahead and put the link below if you guys are interested. Yeah, so I recommend you guys see that if you want to know more. But to move forward, as many of you guys know, I am a college student, so my media routine is really all over the place, but I'll do my Saturday media routine. Full disclosure, my media routine is not planned step by step. It's more of an unconscious routine that I do every day, and it just happens consistently. So throughout this video, I will go ahead and break my media routine into 3 categories. One is going to be my morning, my evening, my morning, my afternoon, and my evening. So starting with my morning, I tend to wake up and just spend about an hour in bed just because I want to be lazy and actually it's my day off. But I'm usually in bed on Facebook or Instagram for an hour just to kind of catch up to see what's going on with the world and see if anything has changed, because pretty much that can happen. So after that, I make sure to get up and have a healthy breakfast. But usually when I have my breakfast done, I will go ahead and put some Netflix on, and you know I will be watching 13 Reasons Why, because I'm like trying to finish it to see why. Well, I don't want to be a spoiler, but yeah, I'm watching 13 Reasons Why, and of course I'm gonna make sure to add some Instagram and Facebook in the mix. It's not really that I'm not interested in what I'm watching. It's more of like I mentioned earlier, that it's an unconscious routine that I do. So if I'm watching 13 Reasons Why and I get on Netflix or Facebook, it's mostly just because it's something to do. I don't really know how to explain that, but transitioning into my afternoon, I tend to start cleaning around since it is my day off, and throughout the whole weekend, throughout the whole weekday, being a college student and working full-time, it's kind of hard to include any cleaning. So I try to do a lot of cleaning. After cleaning, I usually add a lot of homework just to catch up with my week. And usually I lose focus really easily, so I go ahead and add my 5-minute break every now and then just so that I can stay on top of my work. And when I usually take this 5-minute break, what I do is I just go on Instagram, Facebook, but I think Pinterest is something that I do a lot, just to keep up with my blog and just kind of clean things up, because it's really a mess right now. Going into my evening, it really depends on the Saturday, but if I am going out on a Saturday night, I will go ahead and go to a pub with my friends or go down to PB. And I don't know about you guys, but I have slowly transitioned from Snapchat to the Instagram stories. Right now I think I use more Instagram stories. I think Snapchat's mostly for like family or like people that just haven't realized that I'm no longer on it. But yeah, usually I'm that person that if I have something that looks good and looks bomb, meaning food, so I'm usually one of those people that if I'm eating something, I have to announce to the whole world what I'm eating. And I know I said I was going to break down this video into 3 categories, but I wanted to go ahead and add the last one because I feel like this one's very important in my media routine. My midnight. I have such a terrible time sleeping, so at midnight I will end up on Pinterest since I've been liking things the whole day. I just go ahead and organize them into my board. But yeah, that is it for you guys. That was a quick wrap up of my media routine, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, so subscribe to my page. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.
1 week later.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to retouch my last week's video. For those who are subscribed to me, you know that I post a video every week on Thursday. So last week I actually went over my media routine, and I wanted to touch base on that because most of you know that I am a college student, and this week's I wanted to focus more in depth about my media routine. I'm not going to go over it, what I do. I want to go more in depth about it, and why I choose different platforms. Just bear with me, I never get too educational on my channel, but I wanted to go ahead and get your thoughts on this topic. I do have a mass media class, and we learned about Polymedia. And many of you are probably wondering, what is Polymedia? In the past, the reason why people chose one media platform over another is it was usually a question of either cost or access. Today we have a much wider range of communicative tools at our disposal. Let's say, for example, smartphones, text messages, the internet, email, and all those different kinds of social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Pinterest, YouTube, Netflix, or Hulu. Also, the choice is now more to do with whether you use the platforms you feel more confident about, or you avoid certain audiences for certain things. But also, as a result, you may be judged on which platforms you choose. For example, it is worse to be dumped by text than by phone. So in the effect, Polymedia is a theory of how media choice has become more of a social and moral issue instead of one of cost and access. I wanted to go ahead and go over the reasons why I use the different platforms. I do use many, so I just want to cover a few, mostly the ones that I mentioned in my last video. So I do have Instagram. For Instagram, as many of you know, I have created a certain identity, and my identity on that platform is just myself. I don't post any kind of pictures. I'm really selective about my pictures. It's open to the public, but I'm kind of promoting myself, you would say. My Facebook account, I do have the thing where I do usually get on Facebook, but usually on Facebook I only connect with family, or old high school friends. I do see people from college, and I just don't bother friend requesting people, because Facebook for me is more of a place to just see what's going on in the world, and just staying on top of things. I don't rely on my information on that, but it's just to keep on track of what is actually going on, and then I'll do my research. Pinterest, as many of you know, I'm a Pinterest fanatic. My Pinterest, I usually just go in and put things that I like, and I have my followers just follow me based on things about, like, oh, how to decorate this, or what things to do, or what to cook, and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I use Pinterest for. For my LinkedIn account, I didn't add that on my last video, but I wanted to go ahead and put that because that's a different platform that I use. In my LinkedIn account, I'm very selective with that one because it's my professional account. I usually just follow people that we're benefiting from each other. So also I add old bosses or students that I met students that I've met in college, And then my next one is Snapchat. For many of you, Snapchat. So many of you know that Snapchat has really not been my go-to lately, but I still have Snapchat for the reason that I have my younger family, the youngies in my family, which my little niece is always on it. So that's how I keep in contact. So I would say that Snapchat is something where I don't do it for the public. I do it more for like private. So all of these accounts, I have a purpose for them. I wouldn't say I have multiple identities, but I have a certain part of me that goes to different accounts. Like I'm not true. That is it. But yeah, that is it, you guys. I hope you're okay with this video. I wanted to go ahead and see your perspective on this topic, and just comment down below or send me an Instagram message, and just tell me a little bit about why you use certain platforms, and what's the reason why you wouldn't post something on Instagram but you would on Facebook, or vice versa. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.